Hello my army, this is Zero for Lord Super God here, and welcome back and let us play. Today we're playing NBA 2K14. And today we'll play a little bit online of the game. This is the first time me recording it, of me recording myself playing it anyway. But I have played it. As you can tell, I have a little bit of records and stuff, and my characters look cooler. Got the jersey on and all that. Anyway, yes, you know what to do. If you do enjoy this video at any point, please do drop a like. Give it a big old thumbs up. Smack the like button and get this video over 9,000 likes. Share the video, and also if you're new and interested in becoming a part of the Decepticon army, and of course, stay updated every time I upload a video to my channel. Feel free to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. And it's also feel free to follow my Twitter as well. Both links to my channel and my Twitter will be in the description down below as always. So, yeah. Let's jump into it. No, let's continue. So yeah, this is me playing online. I'm NBA2K14. Speaking of which, NBA2K15 is out right now in the wireless stores and stuff. So you know. I'm still thinking about, I don't know if I should get a PS4 now or later. I still am planning to get a next gen console. And of course recording on it and making videos, of course, like always. But you know. Let's see if everything goes my way, hopefully. Because I really wanted to get some new content in my video. I know some of y'all are pretty tired of me recording all this stuff. Same stuff over and over again, but in different ways. And yeah. And I'm getting bored myself too. But you know. Anyway, so I might record 2 or maybe 1 more videos today. Maybe we'll see if I feel like. Actually, I feel like it. So yeah, we might do that. I don't know what, but I'll think of something. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today's Hump Day, and it's Wednesday. That's what I meant. Hump Day. Hump Day. Oh please, yes. So yeah, like I said, leave a like, share the video, and subscribe. Any support will help me out muchly, greatly. So yeah. There it goes.
Where'd you get this idea from? Yo.
Huh?
Yeah, that's cool. I ain't nothing about that. Change your voice, yo. Start out your voice changer.
Let's see. Interesting. I might need to change the head structure of my guy because I've seen him lookalikes now because of the same structure I have.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you, my players. First up and ready to go on the other side. Make some noise for the Ringers. The Doctor, Money.
Oh.
Come to me. Can't stop the monster. Misses from deep. have 2 points. Drills the J. Off on that one. Oh, the nasty throw down. All that bling doesn't hold him down. Oh no, never that.
That's all right, man.
No good from beyond the arc. Oh, that's out.
I got him.
Oh, call that.
Hey. Who's got ball? Who's bad is that?
Can't connect.
Oh, the putback jam.
Too easy. 4 for the Ringers now.
Stay out here.
Not often you see that. Blew the dunk.
Who got him?
The beast knocks in the J. What up, my brother? Look at all that hardware. No good for distance.
Good boy. Ball.
Schwackums.
Hey, right there. Stay there.
Oh, don't do it like that. That puts the Ringers at 5 points.
Get there. Who's got ball?
The chosen one knocks it down from deep.
I got you.
Clutch. Buckets. Oh, that's how you keep your wrist just sparkling and shining.
I see him.
From the last to plenty.
Come on.
The monster turns it away.
Hey, who's watching now?
What kind of party is it?
Yo. Who's watching now?
Got it.
I got ball. Switch. Ball. I got yours.
The chosen one.
Woo, from downtown.
Outside. The ballers are up to 8 points.
Hey, right there. Get through. Hey, come around.
No good. Apple turnover.
Set up.
Throws it down.
Ooh, the beast with the slam.
Coming
That's
through
me.
flossing. He can't be stopped. Oh, what a dish. My compliments to the chef. Can't hit from long range.
Good boy. I got ball. Right there.
No good.
Yo.
Doing it, baby. The monster.
Yo, watch him.
Got it from distance. The ballers have 11 points.
Stay on him.
That's out. Ball is ball.
Who got ball? I got him. Who's watching?
That's off the mark. Out of bounds.
No.
That's a
That
foul.
wasn't bad. I could my shooting.
Hey.
Misses the shot.
Hey, don't let him shoot
The
that.
pile driver.
Come around. Set up.
Blame that on the win.
Shot.
The doctor. Score!
Oh, box him out, man. Hey, don't get
That's over the line. Ball is ball.
Hey, got it.
Let's just say Ringers ball then.
I got him. Yo. Get there.
Unstoppable dynasty. That's 13 points for the Ringers. the chosen one, from downtown. We're showing off now. Now that's a goaltend.
Hey, right there, boy. I see you, I see you.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
I see you. Heads up.
Oh, can't connect from distance.
Set up, set up.
Off target with that shot.
I see you, I see you. Hey, right there. Swing it.
The great one. That's right. Look at the watch on that player. So flashy.
Hey, heads up. Get it. I got yours, I got yours.
Oh, where's your handles? The monster. Rocking the rim.
Set up, set up.
Nyla. And now the ballers are sitting at 15 points. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Out of bounds. Ringer's ball.
Come around.
That's out of bounds, baby.
Set up, set up. Hey, I'll get yours, I'll get yours. Ball coming, ball coming. Who's got ball? Yo, 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 yo.
Off target from outside.
Hey, who got him? Ball. Yo, set it up.
Oh, a little late there. Now that's a goaltend.
Hey, right there, swing it.
Oh, the rim rocker. With all that jury, he can bring it down heavy.
Ball, 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 ball. Who got ball?
No good from
Oh man, that was close.
True from outside.
Oh my goodness, he made it. I didn't.
That gives Ringers 19 points.
Yo! Ball, hey, right here.
Off target.
I see you, I see you.
They didn't really work on the 3-point shooter on the blacktop mode.
Sent him packing.
Set up, set up. Come get it. Right there. Come get it, come get it.
Rim rocker. 20 points for the Ringers. 1 point for the win.
I got him, I got him.
The chosen one. Dialed up from distance.
Set it up.
Over the line.
Come around.
There it is. The Ringers are on top. Just win, baby. And now it's time to say goodnight. I hate to end the fun, but y'all got to go. The court closes at dusk.
See how I did. My teammates did. Oh, well, I didn't do bad. Let's see. He got 6. He got 9. I only got 3 points. Really? Only 3? I could have sworn I scored a little more. There was a dunk. There was 2 J's. You know, jump shots. Oh well. What else? What next? What should you play next? I'll put some in this. Probably a lot of people playing the NBA2K14 right now. Probably. Yeah, that's probably it. Not a lot of people playing. It's like I was around. Actually, it's past noon. So yeah, that's what I was to say. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a talker. I usually let YouTubers have something good, interesting to say, but me, not so much. I'm just being me. I'm just sitting here and just waiting for this thing to find some people to play with. Anyway, I've been thinking about getting a PS4 instead of Xbox One because on the PS4 version of 2K15, you get to scan your face into the game. It's actually your actual face. But I heard there's a little hiccups too. For some people, their experience of using the face scan feature make awful looking characters. Houston Rockets versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, it's my team. Oh my! Yes! Oh, the irony in it! Oh my goodness, this is too good. This is just perfect. It's like, oh, this is so good. This is so good. I mean, seriously, it's just like, oh my goodness, this is like too perfect. Because I'm from Houston, my hometown team is the Rockets. Oh my goodness, this is just like perfect. Anyway, and yeah. Back to the face scanning thing.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Hey guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Chandler Parsons in this one?
Parsons was really a surprise coming out of Florida. Had a big impact his rookie season with Houston. Very reliable in a lot of areas. Can handle the ball, can knock down a long-range shot, and a better defender than you think as well.
That is what makes Parsons such an easy guy to send down to the floor. You know exactly what he's going to give you on offense and is very consistent.
You know, one of the keys to the Thunder's success last year was they made a living at the free throw line. The golden rule of basketball, one of them anyway, is don't foul a jump shooter. But that didn't stop teams from getting whistled against OKC, and they usually made other teams pay when they got to the line.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Taking a look at the rankings from last year, Thunder was second overall in trips to the free throw line. And Steve, for a third straight year, they led the league in free throw percentage, a deadly combination.
Yeah, they actually had the third best team free throw percentage in NBA history. So quite a combination. When you've got Durant and Westbrook constantly attacking and putting pressure on the defense and then knocking down their free throws like they do, that's difficult to deal with.
The feed to Ash. Harden kicks to Howard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now it's sent it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Now here's
Oh,
Westbrook.
come on, that was stupid.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! For the three. Another miss by Houston.
And with Harden out of OKC, you knew that Russell Westbrook would have a lot of burden on his shoulders to be a playmaker. And he responded. I think he was very active last year in terms of distributing the ball.
Here's Beverly. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Harden kicks to Howard. Westbrook with it. He passes to Durant. Inside to Perkins. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And for Westbrook playing alongside Durant, some have said he needs to be more of a passer, less of a scorer. Clark at that point guard position.
I think that's some of the most misguided criticism that anybody could levy at him. He is a scorer. He is an aggressive attacking guard. I just think he has to play to his strengths, and that's where he is, and that's who he is, and I think he's fantastic. I don't think there's anybody that's more dangerous in the backcourt than Russell Westbrook.
Three-pointer, and that one's good. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
I guess we didn't know the fundamentals of basketball.
Quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Here's Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got 6 points.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and they're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Goes back up. Asik with the bucket. Asik's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
That was a stupid play.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-4 run.
You know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year, and, you know, Steve, toward the end, their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
You know, Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but a lot of times that's the best route. You know, you give a player time to adjust, you make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he can be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
And for Dwight Howard last season, no doubt injuries held him back. But I've got to give him credit. I mean, he still led the league in rebounding with over 12 a game. Remarkable.
That one is off. And for Howard, averages of 17 and 12. Not bad at the center position.
Yeah, but we're used to seeing him get kind of, 23 and 14. So, Dwight has worked hard to try to get back to 100%. When he's right, he is the best center in the NBA, but when he's right is the key phrase there.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for James Harden.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Here's Howard. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
And the Thunder making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Offensive rebound. Perkins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside for Jackson. From deep. but they recover it. Perkins dishes to Jackson. Pass to Cephalosha. Jackson down low, defended by Beverly. That drops. And so here is Houston. Here's Lynn. Parsons attacking. And Durant with the block. But he stays with it. So as we end the first quarter, already a double. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now brought to you by
You don't
Gatorade.
pass it when I'm not open. You pass it when I'm open. Stupid.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Reggie Jackson out there with Cephalosha. And it's Perkins in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here is Lynn, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Durant, the pass to Jackson. Cephalosha. Off target with his 3.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
James Harden, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Guys, it might surprise you that when James Harden was back in college at Arizona State, he had an influence you might not guess. Former NBA player and coach Doug Collins often visited Phoenix. Harden said, quote, "He taught me a lot. He mentored me, told me I had to have a motor. I was nonchalant, just sort of chill. My sophomore year, the reason I came back to college was to learn to build my motor up. He was the reason for that." Guys, always great to have that kind of guidance along the way.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris.
He's really dedicated himself, and we've seen the results on the court.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts, it's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Harden kicks to Beverly. He feeds it to Howard. Pass to Harden. He dishes it to Beverly. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. And Durant sends it back. To the paint. Tipped away. Now Harden. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Makes it off the glass. And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness. He stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing their role, but, you know, a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. You know, his usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
Beverly dishes to Howard. Passes it to Ashe. Great D that time from Perkins.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Fisher. Sinks the three-pointer. Fisher's got 5 points now this quarter.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Put together a great team, fans can get a little wild. When you put together a great team that's exciting to watch too, then they really get wild. And that's what you have to deal with when you go to Oklahoma City. A great team with terrific fans.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And back to these great fans in Oklahoma City. They hosted the Hornets for one season in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, you recall. And Steve really showed what a great crowd they could be for a team.
Kevin, I agree. And I think that season when they hosted the Hornets, I think that showed the league that Oklahoma City was ready to become a franchise. And that's why the move from Seattle to Oklahoma City was allowed by the league, because the city had proven that they would support the club.
And so Perkins nails both of them.
Tell you what, you got to give the Houston Rockets a lot of credit, guys. After losing their franchise players to injury and age back in '09, they've managed to rebuild this team without tanking for lottery picks or going all the way to the bottom of the heap. Very impressive.
Here's Westbrook. After the made shot from Parsons, kept alive. Perkins kicks to Westbrook. Dishes it to Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And for the Rockets, they've been very shrewd acquiring undervalued players, trading for draft picks. Steve, all in the hopes of swinging big trades for superstars.
Well, and then when they acquired James Harden, they finally got a cornerstone player. Now all of a sudden you throw in Dwight Howard, you've got another foundational player. So all these years of tinkering and trading and moving picks and moving players, it's finally paid off, and now he's got the team he was hoping to put together.
Well, you could see it at the start of the season that Oklahoma City was being driven by falling short in the 2012 finals. Their focus was on being the best team in the West, and they jumped on that goal right from the start. Don't take your eyes off of him, because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Harden gets to Moniunas. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Nick Collison's checked in for Caron Butler. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Kevin, the Thunder are often seen as getting into one another during games in what looks like heated arguments. But that is the culture they want, as every player can hold each other accountable. Coach Scott Brooks describes it saying, "I'm with them every day." Did they have some competitive moments? Absolutely. But that's how we work here. We challenge each other. It gets chippy. You can't argue with the results, even if it looks like they are always at each other's throats, guys.
I believe it. Those must make for some good battles, Doris. Thanks. Harden kicks to Ashik. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to Perkins. Perkins got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And he gets it back. And that one's good. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Thunder lead by 19. Stay right where you are for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you in just a bit for the start of the second half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
And so in the game for the Rockets, on either wing, Harden and Parsons. Omer Ashik is out there with Moniunas, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And there's the 3-second violation. Rockets trailed by 19. Harden the pass to Ashik. He kicks it to Beverly. Cans the shot from the wing. Beverly's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Well, you know, guys, the Houston fans could be forgiven for not having heard of Umir Ashik when the Rockets signed him as their starting center a season ago. He was a second-round pick out of Turkey in 08, a backup in Chicago, but he's quickly shown himself to be a key piece of this promising young core.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yay!
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The Rockets shooting the ball at 42%. And you have to give the Rockets credit.
Lag, major lag.
A player who never averaged more than 15 minutes a game with Chicago, a restricted free agent with the Bulls, and became a very important part for the Rockets.
Well, they clearly saw something special with Ashik. He's a great rebounder and defender, uses his body, understands angles, and plays that verticality really well as a defensive center.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's now 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
Houston might have made the playoffs in the West last season, guys, but it wasn't because they were beating up on their peers. They were 24 and 28 against the rest of the West. That's why they got the 8th seed.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
The free throw off from Moniunas. You remember the Rockets last year when they were playing a lot of teams in the West near the end of the regular season. That was when they slipped, Steve, out of the 6th seed range down to number 8.
Well, of course, the West was really strong last year, Kevin, so it makes sense that you're going to struggle a little bit against all those good teams. But, Houston ended up being the only team in the West to make the playoffs with a sub-500 record against the rest of the conference.
Sampolosha hits both of them.
It wasn't that the Thunder were beating teams last season. Everybody expected that, but it was the way they were blowing out teams on such a regular basis that caught everybody's attention.
And Parsons kicks to Beverly. Feeds it to Harden. Harden left side. The pass to Moniunas with the fadeaway. Here's Ashik. Rejected by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Perkins. The Thunder with another miss. And for the Thunder, they were blowing out teams on a regular basis, as you said, Clark, and ended plus 9.2 as the scoring differential in their games. Steve, easily the highest mark in the NBA.
Well, just think about that for a second, Kevin. I mean, that means your average game is almost a double-digit win. Not just wins we're talking about all games. So that's the result of having an explosive offense, depth, and a tough defense. This was really a complete team, unfortunately derailed by the Westbrook injury.
And here are the Rockets now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Harden dishes to Ashik. Kicks it to Beverly. Knocks it loose. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice. Just a gorgeous assist.
Harden inside the three-point line. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Ashik's got 10 points in the game.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
And the Rockets making a change here. Howard's checked in. 1:57 left in the third quarter.
It's one thing to intimidate with your play, and it's another to get in the face of a player's shot you just blocked. Last season, Ibaka took it to that next level and ruffled some feathers by doing just that.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
And speaking of Ibaka getting feisty, I remember seeing him get into it. In fact, with Coach Brooks when he was subbed out of a game, there was that flagrant foul against Blake Griffin. He's got a fuse.
Well, he's showing a little bit of a hot-headed streak, Kevin. I like that. A little feistiness. You like that from your big men. You know, you want them to be tough.
Showing emotion.
Exactly.
Passion.
As long as you control the emotion.
Well said.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Westbrook kicks to Collison. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. Now, here is Harden, covered by Cephalosha. And now, here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
You know, no matter what you do with Durant defensively, nothing bothers him. You try to be physical with him. You know, that's probably your best bet. That's easier said than done because he can get around you with that speed and quickness. But really what he's looking to do is create space and shoot over the top.
And you've just highlighted a lot of what he has from a skills standpoint, but it's his demeanor, that unflappable nature, that always in attack mode. He's got the quick release. He's got the size to shoot over most any defender. And he can go for buckets in a hurry. He's streaky, but he's efficient as well as effective for long stretches. He's special.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Jackson.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line, but that hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape.
Oh, the slammer jam! Woo!
Assist inside.
Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Collison. Rejected by Howard. That will count. Shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may all. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
On the wings, it's Cephalosha and KD, Kevin Durant. Perkins is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hashim Thabit, he's checked in for Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Hasek. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Asik's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Houston. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Another shot. Perkins with the bucket.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Parsons on the wing. Beverly sinks the triple.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Right side, Westbrook. Picked his pocket. And here comes the break. Here's Beverly. And Dwight Howard again.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Westbrook passes to Thabit. The dish to Cephalosha. Cephalosha off a pick from Thabit. And here's Westbrook from the arc. But they get it back.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
They get the rebound. Perkins with the bucket.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Here's Beverly. Harden outside. The feed now to Beverly. And Houston again with the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
This is Russell Westbrook suffering that torn meniscus in his right knee after the collision with the Rockets' Patrick Beverly in the first round of last year's playoffs. Really just derailed the Thunder's hopes for a championship.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Thunder. Going back to Westbrook until that knee injury, he never missed a game in his 5-year NBA career. Clark, the longest consecutive games streak in the NBA.
How about going back to college and high school? Didn't miss any games there either.
True, right,
Remarkably durable. So this is really his first experience with a major injury, Kevin. Knowing him, though, and his tenacity and his desire to be great, I think he's going to be able to respond just fine.
Perkins is guarded by Howard. Cephalosha dishes to Perkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Rockets trailed by 20. And Beverly kicks to Harden. He passes to Asha. He feeds it to Beverly. Harden outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Guys, it didn't take long for Harden to show that he could carry a team. The first game of last season, he made a statement in his first game as a Rocket, putting up a monster stat line.
Harden hits them both. And Harden and Clark, you just talked about this, wasting no time last season announcing his arrival as a franchise player. Opening night, 37 points. 45 points in the second game of the season. Steve, what a start he had in Houston.
And how about the stretch, Kevin, in the middle of the year where he scored 25 or more points in 14 straight games? That was an all-time Rockets record. So Harden getting his opportunity to be a star. He's making the most of it.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Beverly's got 14 points here in the second half.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Perkins, the pass to Westbrook. Right side, Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And they're able to recover. Harden outside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Off target from 3-point range.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Here's Ibaka, and there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Butler's checked in. Back to Perkins. Outside Butler. Pass to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Harden the pass to Beverly. Here's Hasek. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Durant. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Butler. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Free throw, good Butler. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Beverly. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, we lost. Oh, it's that face.
Outside Butler. beyond the arc. He buries it.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Oh well, how do I do? B. I did good! Look at that, look at that, look at that, ooh, look at that, ooh. I have 12 points. 3 rebounds, no assists, 2 blocks, and like 4 turnovers. That's me in a nutshell. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. I thought I froze for a second. So, yeah. Not the way I was hoping it was going to go for, but oh well. What you gonna do? So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here for now. If y'all did enjoy the video so far, like I said, leave a like. Get this video over 9,000 likes. Please do share the video. And it's also, like I said, if you're new and interested and want me to stay up to date every time I upload a new video to my channel, and of course being a part of the Decepticon army, feel free to click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel for more content, and yeah. And it's also there's another great way to do it is by following me on Twitter as well, if you want to. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. And it's also, you can ask me questions on my Twitter. So yeah, feel free to say hello or just ask me a question, anything that pops in your mind. So yeah, not much of a talker in the outros, but yeah, I'm gonna record another video for today. I don't know, probably 1 or 2 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, leave a like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you all have a good Wednesday, a good week, and a safe and happy holidays. I know that's a little early for that, but you know, holidays are coming around soon enough. Anyway, so yeah. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, until next time, transform and rise. Peace out, everybody.